9:46 a.m. I have driven to the Mount Success Trail. Beautiful day. This is time to exercise now after a lot of driving. Let's go. It's a little bit up north here past Peak as I drove past Mount Washington on my way up. I came here because this level of hiking and distance I think will be just about right for my fitness right now. First mile has been just like this, a dirt slope up into the trees. Oh man, the outlook loop comes out right here and it actually kind of looks like it's so close to the viewpoint, so now I'm doing it. See the sky there, so maybe I don't need the loop. Maybe I'll just see if it's right here and have a quick view. It'll pick me up. Wow, as you come out around that little corner, the temperature jumps up. Ooh, baby. Wow, it's past peak but colorful. The sound, only the sound of the wind. Beautiful. I presume I'm on this ridge line, going to continue up the ridge line to maybe that high point. The sun is hot and the wind is just right. Looking across at some beautiful rock slab. Very big. Down into the valley. Looking that way, kind of south, I'm guessing is Mount Washington on the left and Mount Adams on the right. See if I can. Some amount of haze and sun. And when you see people's photos looking all different and you think, is that fake or real? It's hard to tell because the trees, the color looks different in different light, different times of day, different angles. And what I'm seeing here is a bunch of gold, just past peak, but still many leaves on the trees. It's just beautiful still. And one of my goals in making a video is to change the color on the screen naturally. Here we have gold. Harder to get into the reds right here. Might need to hike farther. I would like to stay here 24 hours to see the light change and the sun, but that's not what you do. You keep hiking. Let's go. Bit of water up here. This whole little piece has been grassy and moist and bog boards and interesting. 11:32. That way. And I'm on the Appalachian Trail. Hey! I feel the breeze is the wind different on top of a mountain because I feel that. And I can see mountaintops in the far distance here and there. Not a clear view, but well, you can see. Look at that. That's really, really cool. The blow downs right in there. You can hear the wind. This is lovely. Oh my. It was almost too easy. I just caught sight of the mountain right there. Let me see that. So yeah, that must be the place. The rope, just make sure that's ready for somebody, but I also hope I don't really need that. Let's see here. It feels so good. Put your hand on the rock. Yeah, I guess I'll have to come back this way. Let's not worry about that right now. Wait, I see a sign and a hiker. Maybe I am. Wow. Wow. Huge. That's pretty cool. I really want to eat my favorite meal, but I apparently forgot a spoon. So I might be having saltines and peanut butter. I ate my crackers and peanut butter. I'm going to have one of these to like electrolyte tab. Somebody recommended I try that. And I also had a sweet potato pie bar that I made yesterday. I ate it so fast I couldn't take a picture. Anyway, now let's look around. Left. So anyway, going past the summit because back in the 50s, a plane crashed up here and you can see the remnants, the artifacts. And it was on a routine run from Laconia up to Berlin. And they were supposed to, like, I think, curl around and come land. But then a strong downdraft of air forced the plane down. And they couldn't see, they had low visibility. And at the last minute, they saw the mountain and they pulled up on the nose of the plane, but they crashed. There were 3 passengers on the plane and a stewardess. They were alive. All the passengers survived and the stewardess survived. The pilots were injured and they couldn't be rescued immediately because of the bad weather. They couldn't get a helicopter out. Nobody exactly knew that they were even on this mountain. And so those pilots sadly died of their injuries while waiting to be rescued, I guess. Man, sorry people. Sorry that happened. It's crazy. Well, oh wait, am I supposed to go the other way? This makes you think, you know, if you're hiking, how many plane crashes you see in the mountains around here. I'm out of the woods and now I backtrack up to the summit so I can go back down the other way. The summit of Mount Success is kind of has a big, almost flattish area in like an alpine bog. And you just can't help but think those guys were so incredibly close to being on top of this mountain instead of crashing into the tippy side of it. So incredibly close. I wonder if they could have, you know, bellied down, landed it like you would on water or ice, and it might have gone better. It's unbelievable. It's the chances of nature. I got these bogboards here, and we've also had this drought, so it's so dry that some of the mud is actually cracking. I logged 4 miles with all my wandering. I believe it's more like 3 miles of my descent starting now, and I'll be focusing on attention to safe stepping and hydration. Okay, see ya. Like maybe I'll see something that I cannot resist taking a picture of on the way down here. Down I go, back into the valley. I don't remember this at all. The lighting looks different from the morning. And all these crushed leaves on the trail, were they here? "3:30 back to the car." Anyway, that was a beautiful and wonderful trail. So hope everyone out there is having a good day and making a plan to get outside.